I am not sure what is going on with my lighting situation, so I apologize.
Hey there, lonely girl.
I couldn't do it. Could not go another week without making a video. I made a video once a week for like 3 years. If you guys didn't know, Those Rider Girls is over. I was not ready for it to be over, and let's just leave it at that. I start things with the new year because usually that's the best time, because November I've got NaNoWriMo. December is balancing like 3 or 4 families for holiday stuff. So right about now is about the time that I can finally get into gear with my life. One of the things that I picked up about the beginning of the year, because I've always hated resolutions, is from Rachel, and that's doing goals instead of resolutions. I have a goal that was my goal last year for a reading goal, and that was 24 books, and I also have a book channel that I created in any case I want to just talk about a book. And then also, thanks to Rachel, I did Get Your Words Out this year. The least amount of words you can pledge, and that's 150,000. I think what I'm doing is weird. I'm kind of writing 3 stories at the same time. I have this one story that's completely played out. I'm looking at it on my wall. I'm working on it, right? But then I also had 2 stories that I kind of was in the works to work on just when I needed to get away from the story and just to write. And one of those I ended up being my nano novel, and I'm in love with it, and now I want to plot it out. But those moments, you know, kind of in the middle of the night, you're half falling asleep, we're like, the whole reason writers keep notebooks by their bedside and with them all the time, that is my Phoenix kin. That is where I get the light on, must write it kind of stuff. This other one is just this amazing idea that I just have to work myself into. It's kind of a dystopian, post-apocalyptic kind of thing, and we're talking like maybe a couple thousand people survived throughout the country and tribed up and basically had to start life over again. And I'm loving it because I'm having to think again how we got to where we are. You know, how did we get to the technological age, how it could destroy us, how stories are made when there's no way to really communicate them the way that we have communicated them now. Videos, blog, word of mouth, and how it changes throughout the years with word of mouth, and how things from an old world that seemed ancient, how we can misinterpret them now. And I love it. It's so much fun to think about, but it overloads my brain sometimes. And so when I'm not having one of those moments with the Phoenix, and if I'm not having one of those with the other, I go to this third one. And all it is I've always wanted to make a story with multiple characters, multiple points of view, multiple third person, and I just write it when I want to write it. It's easy just to fall into. It's like almost like falling asleep after a long day. But I also have a Tumblr where I put all of my writing stuff. I just put things that pertain to my writing, whether it's sort of a reference that I want to come back to for a certain story, something that I need to work on as a writer, or just a little inspirational thing to keep me going. I will see you lovely people next week, probably.